Alors, bonjour Absa. I hope that you are well. Someone told me that you are retiring after all these years of great dedicated service. And so your colleagues reached out to me and asked me to say a few things about our time together. And I was very glad to do it. I must say, for me, it was very interesting. This was my first political tour, and that I ended up doing in the Foreign Service. So this was a real trial by fire for me. And I was very lucky to have had you by my side through all the ups and downs and all the adventures that we had together. I remember me always saying, "Oh, we need to do this and we need to do that and we need to do the other," and you were like, "Oh, Osman, come toi, no, wait, we can't do this, and you should do that, and maybe you should think about the other." But be that as it may, I think I was, like I said, I was very lucky to have had you there, sort of to give me wise counsel and sort of direct me in the best way on how to approach things and get our mission goals done. Of course, I can't help but recall your management of the self-help program. I think that still remains to me one of the best things that the Foreign Service and the State Department does. These micro grants are super useful, and of course, I still remain and think that one of our greatest achievements was the composting project in Joie Al Fadiout. I hope that that project is still running. It's been many years since we had it, since we launched it. But it occurs to me that it really was when people turn around the years down the road and they say, "Well, what's one of the best things you've done in the Foreign Service?" I say, "Well, we had this composting project, this Peace Corps, they put it together, and what we were able to achieve with a very small amount of money and funds and support and a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, I think was the right way to go. It was a great program, and like I said, I hope it's still running." Anyway, on that note, I really wish you well in your retirement. I'm sure you'll continue to stay vigorous and adventurous as you have always done. Your shoes will be big to fill, whoever takes your place. But I have to say that it was such a fantastic pleasure working with you all those years ago for all those years. I'm really glad that you were there. I couldn't have asked for a better mentor when this was, like I said, this was my first my first economic post. So doing sort of a mix of those, and with your assistance to set me on the right path was a fantastic opportunity. Anyway, je te souhaite une bonne retraite, and I hope our paths will cross again in the future. Allez, au revoir.